Hello, cosmic travelers, and welcome. You have arrived in the threshold, a place between words and worlds, ideas and incarnation. Tonight we meet beneath the dark veil of the Gemini New Moon, a moon without reflection, without noise, and without distraction. Just stillness, just breath, and possibility. Gemini is the season of air and idea, of questions that spiral, and answers that shimmer like heat in the distance. It's directional air, sacred, moving, alive, and it carries memory, it carries spell work, it carries us. This new moon doesn't ask for noise, it asks for clarity. Not just the kind that silences the mind, but the kind that reveals whose voice we've been echoing, the kind that makes room for your voice to return to the center of the stage. And we begin again, but this time from the inside out, from intention, not reaction, from vision, not from pattern, from the breath that chooses. This Gemini new moon is not just mental, it's alchemical. Mercury, Gemini's ruler, may be fleeting through signs or pulling us into memory. But this moon roots our awareness in something deeper than data. It says, you've gathered enough ideas. What do you actually believe? Pluto retrograde in Aquarius is whispering revolutions inside your ribcage. Venus is in Aries, strengthening the voice of our heart. And the lunar darkness itself is stripping away the superficial so that we might speak not in circles, but in spells. Together, these energies offer a sacred still point, a reset. The air is clearing. The breath is sacred. The mind is not the master. It is the messenger. The moon is saying, are you ready to stop echoing the beliefs of the ones who raised you? Stop holding your breath to make others comfortable. Stop mistrusting your mind because someone once gaslit your knowing. Because you are ready to speak differently, to think differently, to rewrite the patterns at the base of your root and let them rise up through your throat like a sacred bird song. And who better to hold the space for this rising than Shu? Tonight, we will call upon the ancient and often quiet force of Shu to guide us through this sacred reset. Shu, the cosmic god of air, light, and breath in the Kemetic pantheon. He is more than a wind deity. He is the firstborn son of Ra, the first separation, the force that rose to lift Nut, the sky, his daughter, from atop Geb, the earth, his son, creating the sacred space between heaven and earth. Shu is not the storm, he is the atmosphere, not the shout, but the pause before the truth is spoken, not the answer, but the space that allows the question to exist at all. He is the elemental silence between the inhale and exhale, the clarity that comes when the noise of the world recedes. He is what keeps the sacred from suffocating under the weight of density. And tonight, under this Gemini new moon, he comes not to swirl the air with confusion, but to clear it. To help us reclaim our own thoughts from the static of conditioning, to create space within the self, to plant new patterns of truth, to empower the breath as sacred technology for clarity and creation, and to open the throat, not just for communication, but for liberation. Begin by settling into a space where your body can melt and your spirit can rise. Close your eyes, soften your jaw, clench the fists and let your spine rise like a prayer offered to the heavens. Become aware of your breath and take a deep breath in, letting it travel down your spine like a ribbon of golden wind. And when you exhale, release the static of the day. On your next inhale, calling clarity, calling your own presence. And exhale, let go of any thoughts that are not yours, voices that are borrowed, doubts that were planted. With every breath, imagine air beginning to spiral gently around you, not rushing, but pulsing, like the memory of time before time. Now let your breathing become rhythmic, like waves of wind. Breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and exhaling out 6. Now hold for 2, inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhaling 6, hold for 2. Continue to bring awareness to your breath, and as you do, imagine that each breath is pulling you into a sacred corridor. A corridor between thoughts, between dimensions, between sky and earth. Here, the veil thins, and your voice is remembered. Stay aware of your breath as I call on Shu. Great Shu, we call to you, the first son of Ra, lifter of the sky, bearer of clarity. You who raised the heavens from the earth, creating space where none had been. You who hold the breath of every living thing, come now, guide of sacred air, whisper between words. Fill the space with your stillness, your wisdom, your wind. Make us hollow like flutes, ready to sing the truth again. Make us spacious like the sky, so the soul may stretch wide and speak freely. We welcome you, Shu. We remember you, and we breathe you. So it be, and so it is. In your mind's eye, see yourself standing in the desert at twilight. The sand is cool, the stars are waking, and above you, the sky stretches endlessly, held aloft by unseen hands. You begin to walk slowly across the dunes. In the distance, you see columns of transparent stone rising from the earth like frozen wind. This is the Temple of Air, a temple not built, but breathed into being. As you enter, silence deepens, but not the silence of absence, the silence of presence. Within this temple, the air shimmers. You feel the breath of the cosmos brushing against your skin. And then you feel a presence. A figure forms, luminous yet almost unseen, like light wearing a veil of wind. He is Shu, not loud, not grand, but vast, stable, sovereign. His eyes are like ancient skies, not judging, but witnessing. He does not speak a word. He speaks with space, and you understand him. He says, "You've been carrying too many voices. Let them go. You've been breathing for others. Reclaim your breath." The air between sky and earth is yours. Stand in it. Speak from it. Shu now places his palms over your throat. You feel warmth, vibration, and the stirring of your true voice. A gentle, spinning wind begins to spiral upward from your root, clearing, lifting, dislodging the old patterns that once silenced you. You might see moments that you've learned to hold your tongue to avoid conflict. Maybe the times you mimicked beliefs to belong, or times that you've swallowed your own wisdom to stay safe. Shu asks you to release them. With each exhale, let these stories dissolve into the air. Feel your chest lift and widen. Feel the shoulders relax away from the ears. Feel the spine long and straight. And feel the last of this residual energy releasing. Begin to connect with a moment of stillness, that sacred pause. Let your spirit whisper what you now choose to grow. A voice that speaks without apology. A breath that feeds your own fire. Thoughts that are your own. A truth that cannot be tamed. As you plant this intention, Shu raises both hands. The wind now begins to stir around you, lifting your seeds into the sky, not to be lost, but to be heard by the universe. Feel them echoing in your heart. The temple slowly begins to fade, but the space within you feels expanded. You are no longer compressed. You are no longer repeating. You are new. You are air. You are the voice before it becomes sound. Shu bows and disappears in the desert wind. But he does leave you with this. Your breath is your birthright. Use it to speak to the world you came here to build. Allow yourself to rest here a moment. Let your breath become anchored in your wings. And when you're ready, slowly begin to return to your body, taking in a few grounding breaths, bringing the energy down into your fingers, wiggling the fingers and the toes. You might feel like you need to move your head, roll it around your neck, stretch your arms up over your head. Take a moment now to send your thanks to Shu, bringer of breath, holder of space, guardian of sacred balance. To your angels and guides, seen and unseen, always near. To your ancestors who breathe with you still through the wind and the trees and the spaces between your thoughts. And of course to yourself for showing up, for being willing, for speaking gently to your inner world. Honor that softness. It's sacred. And when you're ready, open your eyes when it feels right. You've connected with something very sacred today. Not just Shu or the elemental breath, but your own power to create peace, to hold both stillness and movement, to be both grounded and free. Let that remembrance guide you in how to move, with more ease, more lightness, more reverence in your breath and your boundaries. And as you walk through the rest of your day, know this: you carry the sky with you. You are the sacred inhale and the holy exhale. You are supported by what you cannot always see, and you are never alone. If this journey resonated with you, feel free to like, share, or subscribe as an exchange of energy. Your support helps sustain this sacred work and ripple it outward to other seekers. If you feel called to donate or to sign up for any classes or schedules and sessions, you can find my PayPal link or my Instagram handle at the end of this video. The sacred breath in me honors the sacred breath in you. Thank you for being here, for sharing the sacred space today. And until next time, cosmic travelers, stay luminous, and may the winds of Shu carry you gently. Take care.